So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a Goodwill movie hunt. Yeah, I've had some good luck lately going in Goodwills, especially this one in particular. Every time I go to a movie or go into the next town over, I go in there and I always find movies. They just have, maybe somebody put a gigantic stock of movies there and they just randomly keep putting them out. But I found some movies in there, and then hey, I ran into another Goodwill and I randomly found a couple titles. That wasn't so great, so I'm going to give you two for the price of one. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into the video. Come back at the end for the haul. Let's go.
And I love DVDs, right? I like to be about a decade behind everybody else, you know? So I'm just now getting into them, and it's a good time because they're cheap, right?
All right, this is the first Goodwill that I went in. Didn't get to record anything at the front. Somebody was up there, but as I was walking in, they got a few little Blu-ray section here. Before I Sleep, Divergent. What is this? I already checked a few. There was a bunch of people standing over here when I first got in here, but I like that they separated some of the Blu-rays, and not a whole lot that I need, obviously. Last Airbender. Saw that in the Dollar Tree, I think. Oh, I remember that. That's Jesse Ventura right there. What is this? That's kind of cool. Absolute Regression. You know, I always grab them, but you have to look in the Goodwill. You have to look in the cases if they have them in there. I've picked up movies before that didn't even have the movies left in the case. That's a cool little Burt Reynolds movie there, sorry. What is this? A gun, a car, and a blonde. I have to get that just because of the title. Cheyenne. Bleacher Bums. I think I've got that. It wasn't very good. Addicted to Love. I like those snapper cases sometimes. Big Bruiser. That was a bonus film with a Walmart pack. That's cool. So yeah, I'll grab some of these and I'll look through the cases and see if the movies could be destroyed. Sometimes you get, especially family movies in the damn Goodwill. They don't check the quality and don't care. Shaggy Dog. I like the original Shaggy Dog. Dark Truth. Never heard of that. Air Panic. I don't know. I don't recognize that one. Secret Window. I got that Stephen King set there that I unboxed on the channel. Check that out if you haven't watched any of my unboxings. They got old record albums down here. Analyze that. If that was not full screen, I might would get it. Classic cartoons. Scooby-Doo and the Blue Falcon. I used to love the original Blue Falcon. So now that person has moved, I can look over here. That's an original disc of the Carol Burnett show. I think I found another one of these in here one time before. That's a little too expensive for one disc, though. Ace Ventura. I got that on Blu-ray now. The Big Sleep. Bill Cosby himself. Mr. I Got Canceled Because of What I Did. Halloween Town. Saw that in Walmart during that last Halloween horror sale. Blade Runner. Old Chris Pine there. Just My Luck with Lindsay Lohan. So that store, I'll let you know what I picked up at the end, but here's Goodwill number 2. Let's see what they got in here. The section is a little smaller in this store. Look at these. I remember these little hanger things. I've got a couple of these myself. Thompson's Last Run. They were basically Dollar Tree stuff, I think. Or Walmart cheap. Hey, look, here's old Stone Cold Steve Austin. Or just Steve Austin.
Oh, hell yeah!
Texas Chainsaw. Excess Baggage. I got that on Blu-ray. Wallace and Gromit. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm not seeing a lot. They got a lot of VHS up in here. Unless it was a horror movie, I'm not rebuying anything on VHS. Game Box. I think I've got that. Once again, if I pick up something, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get it, because some of these things get destroyed. Hey, what is this? It's a weird looking case. Director's cut of what? Something with William Hurt in it. That looks interesting. I'm going to have to check that out. Look at that Fast 5. Look, that's the worst bootleg copy I've seen in a while. Terrible. Terrible scan there. City of Angels. There's Sims. I think they got more VHS than they do DVDs. What is this? Never Look Back Again. Is that autographed on the front? I'm gonna have to check that out. The Invisible is a good movie. When a Stranger Calls isn't that bad. Around the World in 80 Days. Brave New Girl. Virginia Madsen? I don't even remember that movie. Do not recognize that. That's What I Am. Eurotrip is good. Flipper? What kind of case is this? I don't know. Is that a remake? What is that? No, thank you. I think I'll just not worry about it. Can't get it back in. What's Cooking? Live Free or Die Hard. Very underrated Die Hard movie. That's one of my favorites.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh God, The Master of Disguise. The only scene I like in that is when he was doing his take on Quint from Jaws. Is this full frame? Did they even release this in widescreen? We got 2 copies of that movie. Yeah, they're both full screen. Yep. I don't know. I remember that one scene though. Is that worth buying it for that? I'm such a Jaws fan.
No!
Not being impressed by anything here. Dance With Me. Flight of the Conchords is a very underrated show from HBO. I've got that full thing though. I'm not seeing much else in here. I might try one more store.
Egads, what sorcery is this?
Yep, a surprise third store. I just went straight in. They got a Die Hard bonus disc from 4.1. They got a Hannibal DVD steelbook. So I checked that Hannibal steelbook out. It was basically destroyed and broken parts on the inside. So the Ultimate Charlie's Angels. So it's got somebody. Did they turn in their UK DVD set? These things would be PAL and wouldn't play in American players. I mean, I've got a region free one. So let me get out of here and we'll get home and I'll show you what I picked up.
Let me talk to you.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. And like I said, we did Goodwill movie hunting. Only found a few movies in the first one, so I saved some footage from another store, and I got a pretty good jackpot in there. And one of these movies I'm going to need your help with, because I don't recognize the movie, and I haven't looked it up, so I want it to be a surprise. I want this to be interactive. You help me. I'm not going to look it up. You put in the comments down below what the movie is and whether you've seen it and whether it was worth getting or not. Okay, the first one I'm not expecting too much out of. Brave New Girl. It's got Virginia Madsen and it says introducing Jackie Rosenbaum. I don't know anything about this movie. It's from Lionsgate, including the original song, The Only One by Lindsey Hahn. I don't know anything about this movie. I can't remember. I think red stickers were half price that day. It's weird. Half the stores here go by the price. If it matches the color of the week, they give you half off. I got some 50-cent movies one week too. And another one doesn't do that. So it's weird. I'm pretty sure I got that for $1. The next movie that I also got for $1. I know there's a Blu-ray of this out there, but I don't have it. It says includes a digital copy. Daniel Magder and Steve Austin in Knockout. I thought that was cool. It does not have the digital code paper in it, so I won't be able to try that. But yeah, I got that one for $1 too, I'm pretty sure. Okay, the next one I didn't get for $1 because it's got a orange sticker on. I remember I got those two for $1. This one I paid full price. The reason I got it is it's autographed by somebody, and I don't even know who this is. It says a James Whalen picture from executive producer Rudy Law. Never Look Back Again, and it looks like the signature is of the Rudy Law, the producer, and I can't tell if it's got two signatures on there or not. But there's the front cover, and there's the signature, one or maybe two signatures. I can't tell. So I don't know who that is. I haven't looked it up. It says, ready to take a trip into darkness and despair, reeling from a painful divorce, Wes Matheson comes home to a place he always feared. He's there to clean up the decrepit factory he inherited from his father and never liked, relying on a few old friends to help. He'll sell the factory and move on with his life if all goes well, but nothing goes well in this gruesome spiral into the horror that ensues. I don't know whether it's just a drama or whether it actually is horror. It's a burned on demand movie, but it does have an official cover. I don't know anything about that, so I thought that was cool. I definitely pick that kind of stuff up every time when I find stuff in the Goodwill. So here's the movie that I was saying I don't know what this is. So it's the director's cut in a 3 DVD set of a movie that stars William Hurt, Sam Neill, Max von Sydow, however you want to pronounce it, and then a bunch of other people. I'm pretty sure it probably had a slip, but this doesn't have it. This is the Wim Wenders edition. I don't know what that is. Bis ans Ande der Welt, whatever that translates to.
Say what?
I don't know. I'm not going to Google it. I want you guys to help me. You figure out what this is. It's a multi-disc set. 3 discs. And then it's got a booklet in there. So, I don't know. It looked cool. Anytime I find anything weird like that, I'm going to pick it up. So, let me know what you think. That was out of one store and they didn't have much. So, that's all you get there. But in this one, I got some Blu-rays. And I actually got some sealed movies here. So, when I started in this store, I couldn't record at the very beginning. I don't know what's with this one Goodwill. But half the time I go in there, somebody comes up beside me, gets so super close. And on 2 different occasions, I mean, nothing against anybody, but man, I know that there's some people that go in there that really can't afford to shop at regular stores. But man, they had some of the worst BO I've ever smelt. I couldn't record because I didn't want to get too close, and I left and came back. So some of these you might not have seen me find in the store, or you may have seen a little stack. And it was because I couldn't record when I was finding it. I had to leave quickly. So I'm going to start with the DVDs. I got this because it said it was a Walmart exclusive 2-pack. And this was the bonus film, Bruiser. I've heard of this, but I don't remember. It says it's a film by George A. Romero. So damn it, I'm definitely buying it because of that. This, my friend of the channel, Gator McCluskey, will love this movie. Big City Blues, starring Burt Reynolds and William Forsythe. Never heard of this movie. It's on one of those cheesy, like Storm or Avalanche releases. It says it's like from Canada. I guarantee you it's full frame, but either way, never heard of that, and that's like a pretty terrible toupee he's got on there.
Do the letters FO mean anything to you?
Another movie I've never heard on it, but it's got B-movie legend Robert Davey in it. This is a MTI video release of Absolute Aggression. Never heard of that. It looked kind of cool. It looked like it came from a video store. If anything in that video looked good and I was going to pick it up and didn't, it's because it was scratched all to hell. You got to watch these Goodwill movies, man. Some of these things are in bad condition. Here's a movie starring Jim Metzler, Billy Bob Thornton, Kay Lenz, and damn John Ritter from Three's Company fame and Problem Child. Almost said Child's Play. I don't know. That looks pretty cool. I haven't seen this before either. Never heard of it. So I love finding movies that I've never heard of, especially when you can get them for $1 or $2. I got this in there. I only got it because I love these old school cases. And I know this movie is basically public domain. Abbott and Costello, Africa Screams. I love this old platinum casing, man. That was kind of cool. I've gotten several movies here recently like that. So I don't know. I'm getting back into nostalgia. I like those, and I like snapper cases now. Movie, or I don't know, is this a movie or a TV show? Says Granada Television, HBO. It looks it's like it's 2 discs. Prime Suspect. I don't know whether that's Prime Suspect 5 or Prime. I guess it is. Helen Mirren is in it. I don't know anything about this. I like this kind of case here, where it actually is almost like a book. So that was kind of cool. That was $2. I think I paid $2 for that. The rest are Blu-rays, and some of these are sealed. So I got Charlie St. Cloud with Zac Efron. That is a Universal release, and it's still got. It doesn't have a digital code, and it didn't mention it had a insert in it. I thought it was a digital code, but it's not. But it doesn't even look like they offered a digital code with that. And then this is sealed. The Adventures into the Blue Planet, 4-disc multi-pack. So you get Amazon Trek, Devil's Island, Whales of the Atlantis, and 100 Years Under the Sea. I love documentaries, and I'm pretty sure I got that for $2. The next is a movie called Felony. Tom Wilkinson, Joel Edgerton, Jay Courtney, and Melissa George. Felony. Never heard of that movie. Sealed Blu-ray. I think I got that for $2. And then the last one, I got it for $2.99. And it's just because I was actually looking at this movie online as I was going to buy it. A different version. I don't know whether it was a Kino release of it, but I went in and just got it. 2 thumbs up from Roger Ebert, from Siskel and Ebert. V.I. Warshawski from Kathleen Turner. This is a Mill Creek release. So yeah, I mean, really good mix of stuff in there, man. So that's a couple of Goodwills and a couple of little stacks. So what do you think? I think that's a pretty good haul there. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Like it. Let me know in the comments down below which of these movies you've seen, which ones are pretty much trash, which ones you think I'll wish that I hadn't bought later. But either way, while you're down there, don't forget to hit the notification bell if you are a subscriber, and you'll know when I post new videos or do giveaways, because we're pretty close to 2,500 subscribers now. When we hit it, I'm going to do a giveaway. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter signing out, saying you guys be safe out there.
Groovy.